Okay, picture this. You're driving, open road, no engine noise, just that instant electric push.
Yeah.
Wind in your hair, sun shining, and the car. It feels like a classic roadster, but it's totally electric. Is that, like, even a real thing yet?
Well, welcome to the deep dive. Today we're digging into a car that's trying to do exactly that, the MG Cyberster. This isn't just, another EV. It's aiming high, blending that old school MG Roadster vibe with bleeding edge electric tech. So our mission is to pull together everything from the sources you gave us articles, the Italian launch info, pricing, availability, and figure out what makes this thing tick, what makes it special. Honestly, from the moment I saw pictures, I was hooked, just completely fascinated. It got me thinking, is this the future of fun driving? I already love this car.
And that's the really interesting part, isn't it, MG? A name tied so closely to those classic British sports cars, making
Yeah.
the jump to electric. It's more than just swapping engines. It's rethinking the whole feeling, the emotion of driving. Can an EV really capture that classic roadster soul? Or does it have to be something new? The Cyberster seems to think so. Totally. And my first reaction, just visually, wow, it just looks incredible, stands out immediately. But okay, here's the bit I find really clever. How does it manage to look both totally futuristic and kind of classic at the same time? What's the thinking there?
Well, it's very deliberate. That's what's so fascinating. It came out of MG's design studio in London, and the brief was clear nod to those classic British spiders, the two-seater open tops, but make it feel futuristic. The real magic is how they blend those potentially clashing ideas into something that just works visually. It has real impact.
You really see that blend. Okay. Let's talk features. Those doors, they jump right out at you. Scissor doors, that feels very concept car.
Exactly. The scissor doors are a huge statement. Right away, it tells you this is modern, it's looking forward, but they balanced it cleverly with those classic roadster shapes, long hood, low profile. It still reads as a sports car immediately. It's not just retro, but it respects the lineage.
Right, right. And the electric soft top, that's got to be nice. Quick, easy, elegant for when the sun comes out. What else? Any smaller details, those high-tech touches that bring it together?
Oh, yeah, definitely. If you look closely, you see things like the laser belt LEDs along the sides. They're modern, sure, but they kind of echo the old chrome strips on classic MGs. It's subtle, but it connects past and present. And then there are the aero details, sculpted for airflow. Not just for looks, they hint at the performance underneath. It's all part of that modern identity.
And inside, proper two-seater, right? That feels essential for a roadster.
Absolutely. 2 seats. And the materials, it feels premium. Mix of leather and Alcantara.
Nice. And I'm guessing a big digital screen for the cockpit?
Oh, definitely. Fully digital display, very modern. Plus a Bose sound system, which is a nice touch for top-down cruising.
It sounds like they really thought it through, inside and out. It feels cohesive.
It really is. It's that combination of elements that makes it work. It's not just throwing futuristic bits on a classic shape. It's honoring the tradition by, well, pushing the boundaries, which is a really smart way to approach it for this kind of car.
Okay, love the design, love the heritage connection, but let's get under the skin. A sports car needs to perform, right? Electric or not?
Yeah.
So what's actually powering this thing? What kind of performance are we talking about?
Right. So it's built on a purpose-built EV platform. This wasn't an afterthought, sticking batteries in an old design. That means they could optimize everything, battery placement, low center of gravity, weight distribution, all crucial for that agile MG handling feel. And you get choices. There's a rear-wheel drive version, single motor,
Okay.
and then there's an all-wheel drive version with dual motors. More power, obviously.
Okay, choices are good. So power figures. How much grunt are we actually talking here? Because electric sports car usually implies pretty serious speed these days.
You got it. The dual motor, all-wheel drive one, it puts out up to 544 CV. That's roughly 536 horsepower, or 400 kilowatts.
Whoa, 536 horsepower.
In a small roadster.
Yeah, it's a lot. More than plenty of performance sedans. Even the rear-wheel drive one is no slouch that's got 340 CV,
Wow.
335 horsepower, or 250 kilowatters. And both versions use the same 77 kilowatt-hour battery pack.
536 horsepower. That's
What is
just,
that?
wow. Okay. And range. That's always the big EV question, especially for a car you'd want to take on fun drives.
With that 77 kilowatt-hour battery, they're estimating real-world range somewhere between, say, 520 and 580 kilometers. Depends on the version and how you drive it, of course.
That's pretty decent. Enough for a good long blast down some twisty roads without constantly worrying about plugging in.
Exactly. And the speed. The
Oh.
acceleration you mentioned. The top version, the AWD one, does 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in about 3.2 seconds.
3.2 seconds.
Yeah.
Seriously, my goodness, that's blisteringly quick. Just thinking about that instant silent surge forward. Yeah, I can see why I love the idea of this car. It's not just looks, it's got serious go. It really does. And if you think about what that means, it's not just about being green or quiet. It's delivering those raw driving thrills, the dynamics you expect from a sports car, but with the smoothness and refinement only an EV offers. It's a really compelling mix.
Okay, so stunning looks, nods to the past, incredible performance. It sounds amazing. But now the practical side.
Yeah.
I know you're all wondering this. Can you actually, buy one? Is it real or just something we see at car shows?
Good question. And yes, absolutely. It's real. The MG Cyberster is actually on sale in Italy right now. You can get it brand new or sometimes as a Kilometer car, registered but barely driven, maybe a dealer demo. Eventually, used ones might pop up too. You'd go through the official MG dealerships or maybe some multi-brand places.
That's great news. So it's not some far-off dream.
Yeah.
And are both versions available? The RWD and the big power AWD.
Yep, both are available. Single motor RWD, dual motor AWD. You can actually order and configure one right now.
Oh, already.
Yeah, the order books are open. Deliveries are expected to start sometime in 2025.
Fantastic. Okay, real car, orderable now, coming next year.
Yeah.
So, the million-dollar question, or maybe not million-dollar, hopefully, what's the price tag? What does this blend of style, heritage, and electric power actually cost?
Right. The cost. Well, as of around July 2025, the pricing in Italy puts it in an interesting spot. For the rear-wheel drive version, the one with 340 CV, you're looking at roughly 63,000 to maybe 64,900, give or take.
Okay, 63 to 65,000 euros, that's significant for sure. But for something this unique, an electric roadster with that design, it feels somewhat competitive, doesn't it?
It does seem strategically priced for its niche. And then for the top one, the all-wheel drive with the 544 CV,
Yeah.
that one's looking like approximately 68,000 to maybe 70,800.
68 to just over 70,000.
Yeah. And keep in mind, these are indicative prices. Options, colors, specific configurations can nudge those numbers up or down a bit. Plus, MG offers leasing and financing deals, like most manufacturers do, to help with the purchase.
Okay, let's wrap our heads around that. Somewhere between, let's say, the low 60s and low 70s and thousands of euros. For one of the very few electric roadsters out there, with that head-turning design, seriously exciting performance, and all the latest tech, when you put it all together like that, yeah, it sounds like a pretty strong package. I gotta say, it's hard not to be impressed. I still really love this car's whole concept.
Absolutely. It really does carve out its own little niche. An electric spider offering proper performance, looks, tech. It's a compelling combination. And it makes you think, doesn't it? As we go deeper into this electric age, what does sports car even mean anymore? How will cars like the Cyberster change that definition for the next generation? Will that silent rush ever fully replace the roar of an engine in our hearts? Or is it creating a whole new kind of thrill?
That is a great question to chew on. And honestly, I want to find out firsthand. After all this talk, I'm seriously just dreaming about driving one. So, hey, if there are any future Cyberster owners listening and you need someone to ride shotgun on a nice scenic route, just saying you know where to find us. This has been fantastic, really exciting stuff. If you enjoyed this deep dive as much as we did, maybe almost as much as a 3.2-second launch, definitely hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We'll be back with more deep dives into the coolest and most interesting things happening out there.